What's good, peeps? So many fights have been announced in the last few days. We've had Joshua versus Pulev being announced, Chisora versus Usyk, Dillian White versus Povetkin. In the last few hours, we've had Katie Taylor versus Serrano being announced. That's a great fight, by the way. I need to do a separate video on that fight. But let's add to the list Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. That has been officially announced now. Great fight, by the way, right? Great fight. I think we were all waiting for the announcement as to who Canelo will fight. Will it be Billy Joe Saunders or Callum Smith? It is Billy Joe Saunders. And of all the names that were rumoured to fight Canelo, this is the one I would have chosen. So that's Callum Smith, that's Caleb Plant, maybe even a GGG trilogy. I still would have chosen Billy Joe Saunders just because that's the fight that I think is the most intriguing. I think GGG could be the better fight. I think we've seen it when they fought like 2 times before, but I think Billy Joe Saunders is intriguing. Although I heavily favour Canelo, a lot of you guys, a lot of the people that follow the channel have always told me that Billy Joe Saunders is the man to beat Canelo. Not like he's not been beaten before, but obviously this new version of Canelo. I personally don't see it, but that's why I'm so intrigued by it. Let's see if he is the person. People, I think, maybe get me wrong when I say I don't give Billy Joe Saunders that much of a chance. That's not me not rating Billy Joe Saunders. That's just because of how high I rate Canelo. I think Canelo is a complete boxer. And I don't say that about every boxer, trust me. But I don't see anything he does bad. I don't see anything. Before, I used to say things like his gas tank wasn't great. Remember watching him back in the day against Lara and Angulo, and I thought he was getting tired. He seems to have sorted that issue out now, for whatever reason. You make your guesses. But now, he does everything right. Every single thing right. And apart from what he does right in the ring, he seems to live it right outside the ring as well. We was talking about fighters living the life. Canelo, in between fights, every time you see him on video clips or just pictures, always looks in shape. Can we say the same thing about Billy Joe Saunders? I don't know. So he's got all those attributes, plus he lives life the right way outside the ring. That's why I think he's a complete boxer. His resume now as well, it's just getting ridiculous, right? I mean, you're adding Billy Joe Saunders to this resume as well now. It's just ridiculous. So we've seen him in against elite A-level fighters. We can't say the same for Billy Joe Saunders. So I know how Canelo handles himself against the best fighters out there, right? The A-star fighters. For Billy Joe Saunders, we've seen him in against a B/C level fighter in David Lemieux, a B/C level fighter in Andy Lee coming to the end, right? I don't think Andy Lee was a B/C level fighter at his peak, but coming to the end he was. Against Chris Eubank Jr., what was that, an EF level fighter? So we've not seen him in against an A-level fighter. Personally, I think he has the personality that he will step up and rise up to be a better fighter when he's in there against someone better. So personally, I'm expecting to see the best Billy Joe Saunders turn up because I think he's the type of fighter that won't shrink. I think he's the type of fighter where fighting at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas won't affect him. Some fighters it will. I don't think he's got the type of personality where it'll affect him. I almost feel like he's like a Tyson Fury. He'll just go in there and it'll be like another day in the office. I don't know if that's enough to beat Canelo. I don't think it will be enough. But again, that adds to the intrigue, right? Can Billy Joe Saunders handle not just Canelo, but what comes with this type of fight? This is a massive, massive fight. All the press is going to be different. The press conferences are going to be different. Can he handle that? I think he can. I think he can. But I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough to beat Canelo. I think Canelo is, as I said, a complete fighter. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders is. I think Billy Joe Saunders is skillful. Do I think Billy Joe Saunders has the gas tank for 12 rounds? No. Do I think Billy Joe Saunders has the punch like Canelo? No. Do I think he has the ring IQ? Yes. But that's only a couple of things. I don't think he has everything. So that's why I don't give him much of a chance. If I had to kind of score it, I'd say I'd give him a 10% chance. A 10%. I wish it was more. Personally, I'd love him to beat Canelo, but I just don't see how he does it, if I'm honest with you. In fact, I think Canelo will probably, let me think. I think he'll probably get Billy Joe Saunders out of there late. I think Billy Joe Saunders will have good rounds, early rounds, right? Which probably means he won't win them because it'll be rounds where even if he does have some success, he's fighting in America against Canelo. So he'll probably lose those rounds, but I think he'll have early success. And then eventually, I think the gas tank might run empty a bit just because he's having to do a lot of movement. He has a lot of feints, a lot of jabs, a lot of in and out. And I think Canelo will start to walk him down and then stop him to the body rounds 9 or 10. That's what I think will happen. What I hope will happen is that Billy Joe Saunders beats Canelo and then brings Canelo back to the UK for a massive stadium fight, a big rematch. But yeah, I just can't see that happening, people. I really can't. Again, I look through that Canelo resume, and I've said this before, and he's fought all styles. He's fought all styles. He's fought the brawlers in Angulo. He's fought the pure boxers in Floyd and Lara. He's fought tacticians and guys that have great jabs in Golovkin. He's fought tough and big men and strong men in Danny Jacobs. What style hasn't he fought? What's so unique about Billy Joe Saunders' style where everyone seems to think Billy Joe Saunders is the man to cause the upset? I don't know. But I'm on board, right? I'm on board. You've convinced me that Billy Joe Saunders will win. I don't think so, but I'm fully invested in this fight now. Fully invested. So I guess by default, because Callum Smith doesn't get the opportunity, we do get to see Callum Smith versus Danny Jacobs. I hope that happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Demetrius Andrade. If you are, we'll end on this. If you're Demetrius Andrade or Callum Smith, you must be pissed off right now. I would be livid. So Billy Joe Saunders has just signed with Matchroom. Just signed, right? He's had that gimme fight on the undercard of KSI versus Logan Paul. And then Eddie Hearn delivers him Canelo, the biggest fight of the year, his biggest payday. That's what he gets. Callum Smith has been with Matchroom since I don't know when, and he's got nothing. Demetrius Andrade has been with Matchroom for what? I think about a year and a half, 2 years since they made that move to America, and has got nothing. Billy Joe Saunders hops along from Frank Warren and Queensbury Promotions and is delivered just like that. Yeah, I'd be upset. Look, Callum Smith doesn't talk, so I can understand in a weird way how it's hard to push him, but Demetrius Andrade does. Demetrius Andrade talks a lot, right? He promotes himself, pushes himself. He's almost a bit like Billy Joe Saunders, so he must be livid. I would be livid. But yeah, we get to see Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo. Sorry, Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. I'm excited. I hope you are. Another big fight has been announced. This period for boxing is crazy. This little period from April to June is mental. It's mental. It's so stacked. It's ridiculous. I'm looking forward to all of them, but I'm particularly looking forward to this fight more than all of the other fights so far. This is going to be a good one, I think, although in saying that, I did say I think Canelo wins quite comfortably, but we'll see. Peace. Guys, sorry, it's me again. I'm back. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, please like and share the videos. It really does help the channel a lot. And if you want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, I'm done. Peace.